Hello everyone, this is Michael from Western Reserve Independent Living Center coming to you with our latest newsletter. WRILC's Independent Living Newsletter, Issue 21-8, August 2021. Western Reserve Independent Living Newsletter, Opening Doors to Independence. In this issue, Section 1, Celebrating the ADA All Year Long. Section 2, WRILC's Online Services Update. Section 3, August is Immunization Awareness Month. Section 4, Monthly Book Recommendation. Being Human, an unrepentant memoir of a disability rights activist. Tech Corner, Be My Eyes for iOS and Android. Recipe: Beef Bulgur Stuffed Zucchini. Section 5, News and Resources in Brief. Section 6, Transportation News. Section 7, Calendar Items for August. Throughout the year and on the ADA anniversary, July 26th, you can help shape a universal future and celebrate the progress made through implementation of the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, in your workplace, school, and communities. 31 years is enough notice. 31 years ago, President George H.W. Bush said, "Let the shameful wall of exclusion finally come tumbling down," when he signed the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, into law. Individuals with disabilities finally had a law in place to protect their civil rights. The ADA was designed to create a more inclusive country where every person has the ability and the right to participate in all aspects of society. Not only does the law create a more accessible and inclusive society, but it also prohibits discrimination based on disability. The 5 major areas the ADA focuses on to provide accessibility, equality, and quality of life are: 1. Workplace accessibility, including reasonable accommodations for someone with a disability. 2. Physically accessible public services. 3. Public transportation to be accessible to persons with disabilities. 4. Businesses to provide reasonable accommodations for customers with disabilities. 5. Ensuring communication, including websites and television programs that receive federal funding, accommodate people with disabilities. Wheelchair ramps, accessible stalls in public restrooms, accessible public transportation, alternative formats such as large print, braille or audio, and closed captioning on television and movies are just a few examples of what is required by the ADA for schools, workplaces, and businesses. Job accommodations, sign language interpreters, extra time on tests, and service animals in public places are also examples of ADA requirements for individuals with disabilities. These requirements allow individuals with disabilities to be more independent and have equal access. There are all kinds of disabilities: physical, vision, hearing, and cognitive, to just name a few. However, many disabilities are not visible. Due to cases of discrimination and a response to Supreme Court decisions that significantly narrowed the application and definition of disability under the ADA, a change was made. 12 years ago, on January 1st, 2009, the ADA Amendments Act of 2008 took effect. The Amendments Act changed the definition of the term disability by clarifying and broadening to increase the number of individuals and types of disabilities that are protected. However, 31 years after the signing of the ADA and 12 years after the Amendments Act, there is still work to do and barriers to break down. What can you do? When you go somewhere, ask yourself some questions. Are there clearly marked accessible parking spots near the entrance of the building? Is there a ramp or curb cuts that allow individuals with mobility devices to get to the entrance? Are there automatic doors to enter if the door is too heavy to open with a closed fist? Are you able to enter the building without having to step over anything such as a raised threshold or other steps? If there is a television in the business, does it have closed captioning turned on for individuals who are hard of hearing? If there are reading materials, do they offer alternative formats, large print, braille, audio, or an electronic version? If there are signs up that help you locate the restrooms or a fire escape, do they have braille or tactile markings for someone who is blind or has low vision to know where to go? Does the restroom have an accessible stall? Look at the bus stops around town. Is the bus stop accessible and safe for someone with a disability? If your answer is no to any of these questions, a person with a disability would not be able to enjoy the place with you. These are just a few of the barriers that still stand in the way of individuals with disabilities having equal access to the community today. Make your voice heard. If something is not accessible or accommodations are not being met, advocate for equal and inclusive access for individuals with disabilities. If you want to learn how to advocate or need information on accessibility and accommodations, please contact Western Reserve Independent Living Center at 330-372-3325. To learn more about the Americans with Disabilities Act, you can also visit the ADA National Network site, https://ada.org/learn-about-ADA. To find out how to celebrate the ADA every month, visit https://www.adaanniversary.org/month_themes. Section 2. Wrilc's Online Services Update. Wrilc continues to offer virtual support classes and support groups. Join us. We are restarting our blind and visually impaired support group on August 27th. Anxiety and Stress Management Virtual Support Group, August 18th. Living Well in the Community Workshop, August 6th, 13th, and 20th. See page 5 and 6 for more details. Section 3. August is Immunization Awareness Month by Alex Sprenkle, Sprenkle, Wellness Account Manager. Chess well works for you. In the middle of an ongoing pandemic, it is more relevant than ever to highlight the importance of vaccines during this Immunization Awareness Month. For anyone unclear on how vaccines work, think of it like a puzzle within your body. Each virus is a specific shape, and your antibodies fight viruses by becoming a specific matching shape to close and attack the virus before it can harm your body. So, what is the role of a vaccine when we have our immune systems and antibodies? Vaccines are inactive viruses or molecules that mimic the shape of a true virus. By introducing these mimics into our system, it allows our immune system and antibodies to practice fighting a specific virus, while not actually facing the threat or harm of it. That way, when the real virus infects us, our bodies are already prepared and ready to protect us more effectively. Throughout history, vaccines have helped us eradicate diseases like smallpox, polio, rubella, and measles, and have also dramatically minimized the threat of changing viruses such as the flu. Since August is National Immunization Awareness Month, this observance provides the opportunity to remind the community of the importance of immunization. Make sure that your family and friends are up to date on their immunizations. In August, parents are enrolling children in school. Older students are attending college, and adults and the healthcare community are preparing for the upcoming flu season. This makes August a particularly good time to focus attention on the value of immunization. Vaccines are responsible for the control of many infectious diseases that were once common in this country. Vaccines have reduced and, in some cases, eliminated many diseases that once routinely killed or harmed tens of thousands of infants, children, and adults. The viruses and bacteria that cause vaccine-preventable diseases and death still exist and can infect people who are not protected by vaccines. Vaccine-preventable diseases have a costly impact, resulting in doctor's visits, hospitalizations, and premature deaths. Sick children can also cause parents to lose time from work. Maintaining high immunization rates protects the entire community by interrupting the transmission of disease-causing bacteria or viruses. This reduces the risk that unimmunized people will be exposed to disease-causing agents. This type of protection is known as community or herd immunity and embodies the concept that protecting the majority with safe, effective vaccines also protects those who cannot be immunized for medical reasons. Book of the Month recommendation: Being Human, an unrepentant memoir of a disability rights activist. One of the most influential disability rights activists in U.S. history tells her personal story of fighting for the right to receive an education, have a job, and just be human. This is a story of fighting to belong in a world that wasn't built for all of us, and of one woman's activism. From the streets of Brooklyn and San Francisco to inside the halls of Washington, Being Human recounts Judy Heumann's lifelong battle to achieve respect, acceptance, and inclusion in society. a candid, intimate, and irrelevant Judy Heumann's memoir about resistance to exclusion invites readers to imagine and make real a world in which we all belong. Tech Corner. Be My Eyes for iOS and Android. Fostering the largest global community for the blind and visually impaired, the free app Be My Eyes virtually connects someone with vision problems with a sighted volunteer who can help them see. Using any smartphone, a blind or visually impaired user can open the app to request assistance, be connected through live video with a sighted volunteer, and then point their camera at what they want described to them. The sighted volunteer will then tell the user what they see in the user's native language. It's as simple as that. Recipe: beef bulgur stuffed zucchini. Ingredients: 4 medium zucchini, 1 pound lean ground beef, 90% lean, 1 large onion, finely chopped, 1 small sweet red pepper, chopped, 1 1/2 cups tomato sauce, 1/2 cup bulgur. Bulgur is a nutritious and easy whole grain that works as a great replacement for brown rice or canola. 1/4 teaspoon pepper, 1/2 cup salsa, 1/2 cup shredded reduced fat shredded 1/4 teaspoon pepper, 1/2 cup salsa, 1/2 cup shredded reduced fat cheddar cheese. Nutrition per serving. Each serving contains about 361 calories, 13 grams fat, 6 grams saturated fat, 81 milligrams cholesterol, 714 milligrams sodium, 31 grams carbohydrate, 9 grams sugars, 7 grams fiber, 32 grams protein. Instructions, directions. 1. Preheat oven to 350 degrees. Cut each zucchini lengthwise in half. Scoop out pulp, leaving a 1/4 inch shell. Chop pulp. 2. In a large skillet, cook beef, onion, and red pepper over medium heat 6 to 8 minutes or until meat is no longer pink. Breaking into crumbles, drain. Stir in tomato sauce, bulgur, pepper, and zucchini pulp. Bring to a boil. Reduce heat. Simmer uncovered 12 to 15 minutes or until bulgur is tender. Stir in salsa. Spoon into zucchini shells. 3. Place in a 13 by 9 inch baking dish coated with cooking spray. Bake covered 20 minutes. Sprinkle with cheese. Bake uncovered 10 to 15 minutes longer or until zucchini is tender and filling is heated through. Section 5. News and Events. Wrilc offering virtual workshops. Living Well in the Community is a peer participation health and well-being workshop for people who want to set goals to support their overall quality of life and well-being. Class dates: Friday, August 6th, 13th, and 20th. Class times 1 to 2:30 p.m. Join us via Zoom. https://02web.zoom.us/j/883-9157-1881. Join by phone 646-558-8656. Meeting ID 883-9157-1881. Passcode 979606. Workshop participants will identify what is meaningful to them and then set quality of life goals around ways they want to make their lives better. Make progress toward the goals they set by applying problem-solving skills and managing emotions like frustration and discouragement, feelings that can get in the way of reaching goals. Discover tools and skills that can make goal achievement easier, like communicating effectively and finding important resources. Explore ways to improve their overall health by changing daily habits. Practicing self-advocacy and systems advocacy to help them make changes that can support them and others in living well. Stress and Anxiety Peer Support Group, Wednesday, August 18th at 11 a.m. Zoom meeting info, https://02web.zoom.us/j/931-342-9948. Join by phone 646-558-8656. Meeting ID 931-342-9948. Blind and Visually Impaired Support Group, Virtual Meeting Info, meet.google.com/RBA-TNMC-GTC, or join by phone 413-418-4375, PIN 418899-574 followed by pound. Feel free to share this information and Zoom links with anyone you think will benefit from these programs. For more information, or if you have any questions, call the WRILC office at 330-372-3325. Please visit our website, www.wrilc.org, to find staff members' emails if you wish to reach them that way, or use info@wrilc.org. Please continue to observe the recommended practices for maintaining good health. Section 6. Transportation News. The following letter is a call for action by Deborah Garvin, Wrilc Consumer. Dear Western Reserve ILC consumers and fellow agencies, services for seniors and the disabled are in critical need due to the wrath of the COVID-19 pandemic and economic stresses in the Mahoning Valley. Children and grandchildren are moving out of the area, therefore unable to assist their aging parents. Trumbull County Transportation authorities are trying to provide a better level of transportation than has been provided in the past. The elderly and the disabled need to interact socially and have healthy living opportunities, both mental and physical. Without transportation, this is not possible for hundreds of senior citizens and the disabled population in the Mahoning Valley. Our elderly have received the brunt of the COVID-19 pandemic. Not only are they most vulnerable to the pandemic and physically dying in astounding numbers, but there are thousands of grandparents in Trumbull County alone raising their non-biological grandchildren on fixed incomes. Both Trumbull County and Mahoning County have received federal funding known as 5310, which was also used to develop a transportation plan for the elderly and the disabled. Seniors and the disabled are being advised to register with Western Reserve Transportation Authority, WRTA, by calling their toll-free number 877-845-9782, extension 3, for a transportation application. If WRTA cannot provide a ride, they will be referred to Trumbull County Senior Levy Services, which will try and fill in the gaps. Please remember, if you have any transportation questions or concerns, call WRILC's Transportation Advocate Carl Clemens at 330-372-3325, extension 108. Section 7. Calendar items for August. August is National Immunization Awareness Month. August 6th. Healthy Community Living Workshop Orientation. See newsletter or call for details to join. August 13th. Healthy Community Living Workshop Orientation. See newsletter or call for details to join. August 18th. Stress and Anxiety Peer Support Group. See newsletter or call office for info to join. August 20th. Healthy Community Living Workshop Orientation. See newsletter or call for details to join. August 27th. Blind and Visually Impaired Support Group. See newsletter or call office for details to join. Thank you for taking the time out for our newsletter. Western Reserve ILC is a local 501c3 nonprofit agency serving the needs of persons with disabilities in Ashtabula, Columbiana, Mahoning, and Trumbull counties. We are a community-based, non-residential agency whose core services are free. If you would like to receive a Braille, email, or audio copy of this newsletter each month, please contact us to find out more about becoming a WRILC consumer. You can contact us at 330-372-3325.